Hi, I'm Les Gaw. I'm a director at OMECU. We are a software company that build a high-performance genomic analysis platform. As a small company with limited resources, it's obviously quite challenging to get time to spend on sales, marketing, and focusing on all the different areas that encompasses. And actually probably had no structure or limited structure in how we approach things from a sales and marketing point of view. And I think that was probably one of our biggest challenges that faced us as a business. So one of the key things for me about the programme was the structure that put in place for me and for the rest of the team around marketing. And that gave us a framework on which we could actually start to plan how we were going to focus our efforts, and the limited resources we had on the key areas. And so, without a doubt, that structure and focus was one of the key things. I think the other great thing about the programme was the ability to go back into the programme after the session and review the material. And in fact, that's helped us continuously over the last 6 months, because we've been able to go back and look at specific areas of the programme, refresh ourselves on some of those specific areas, and then look at how we apply that. So I think in terms of the takeaway from the programme that the team had, I think it was overall from the team, I think the great thing was it kind of showed the different areas of marketing that we had to cover, the different channels that we had to think about. I think as a kind of broad team with quite a lot of academic background but limited commercial background, that was quite good in terms of bringing everybody up to the kind of a certain level in terms of knowledge and awareness. So I think those skill sets and understanding the different areas we had to focus on, I think was key. And I think just actually focusing on content creation, I think that was a big challenge for us beforehand. So, the approach that we learned in the programme has been very helpful in that area. I've been involved in startup companies and commercial companies for sort of 25, 30 years. And I think in some of the time I've been around that kind of marketing and commercial area. I think one of the kind of key things that I took away from the programme is just really around that structure and the process, going right back to the beginning and looking at who we're selling to and looking at those profiles of the customers, and then it's working our way through that structure. I think for me, that made things much simpler for a small team to focus on. So we're now at the point where we are out in the market. So during the programme, we were still finalising the development of the product, but we're now out in the market and trying to engage with prospects and start to build our sales pipeline. And pleased to say we've started to get a number of opportunities into that pipeline, and that's the key focus for the company at the moment, is just trying to build that pipeline and get prospects engaged. I would definitely recommend the programme to early stage companies. I think the whole structure of the programme, the depth of the content, the experience of the individuals that run the programme, the interactivity you get with others in the team, I think it's a hugely beneficial programme, and what is a really key area for startups and early stage companies to get that initial growth and to get their brand out in the marketplace. I would absolutely recommend it. We had a great time working with the grand scale team with Leanne and Ro on the programme. It's obvious from the passion that they've got about what they do, that they love doing what they're doing, and that's quite infectious. That spreads to those people on the course as well. So we had a great experience.